What's up, everybody? Brian Edwards, MajorWager.com, coming to you from the Westgate SuperBook in Las Vegas, Nevada, March 11th. It is 12:32 Pacific, 3:32 on the East Coast. Let's talk about some games that I am on for tonight. Let's start with Vanderbilt plus 10.5 against Kentucky in the SEC quarterfinals down in Tampa. Vandy has won 3 straight games. They are 11-1 against the spread in their last 12. In their last 8 as underdogs, they are 8-0 against the spread. In their 3 games this year as a double-digit dog, they are 3-0 against the spread. And they covered when they played Kentucky at Rupp. They lost 77-70 as a 14.5-point dog. And they haven't been blown out much this year. They've been beaten by more than 12 only twice in 32 games. So I do worry a bit about the third game in 3 days. Kentucky's a double bye, fresh legs. But then again, maybe they're kind of rusty and they haven't played in this arena before. So not that's a big deal, but I'm not going to worry too much, mainly because Vandy's got a lot of their depth back. Jermaine Mann and Rodney Chapman had been out for several weeks. They both returned against Georgia a couple nights ago. They've played these last 2 games, so they've got more depth, more bodies, and Chapman's playing really well. And Vandy, now look, Kentucky will have like the home crowd advantage, but now the Auburn fans they probably won't be going to the night session. They'll probably be getting drunk, and they're probably pissed off after falling and pretty much getting drilled the whole game. They rallied. They cut it to 6 there in the last minute, but they were losing by double digits pretty much the whole game. And A&M has probably played their way into the tournament, I would think. I would think they have. And credit to Buzz Williams. Love Buzz Williams. Always have. But yeah, what I was going to say is all the other fans that are there, which will probably be a pretty strong contingent of Arkansas fans, they'll be rooting for Vandy. The non-Kentucky fans will be rooting for Vandy, so it won't be like playing a true road game at Rupp, but they only lost by 7 at Rupp this year anyway, so I'm on Vandy. I haven't done it yet. I may change my mind, but I haven't laid the points with UCLA tonight, but I am playing them in the first half, -3 to USC. I had UCLA in the first half last night. That was an easy cover. And I also had Texas Tech in the first half last night. I'm going to go to Texas Tech again in the first half. Tonight, they are back at full strength. McCullough played last night. He had been missing games on and off for several weeks. Seems he's back to 100%. Texas Tech is full throttle. Nobody on the injury report. And I have them -4. And even at -4, it's even money tonight in the Big 12. They're to the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are. So yeah, Texas Tech and UCLA in the first half are plays for me tonight, as is Vanderbilt, as are Jamie Dixon's Frogs. TCU, 20-11 straight up, 18-10-3 against the spread. They are 6-1 against the spread with 4 outright wins in their last 7 games. And as underdogs this year, TCU has been in that role 16 times. They are 11-4-1 against the spread. They played Kansas in Fort Worth 10 days ago on March 1st, and they won outright 74-64 as a 6.5-point home underdog. And then 2 days later, they played again. I don't know which one was the COVID makeup. I think it was the March 1st one. But anyway, March 3rd, they went to Allen Fieldhouse, had a 6-point second half lead, ended up losing 72-68, but the Frogs got the cash as 11.5-point road underdogs. So TCU +8, or actually some books have it at 8.5 now, against Kansas. Also, I'm going with the Miami Hurricanes +9. I also have them 13-1 to win this tournament. Miami is 9-2-1 against the spread with 7 outright wins in 12 games as an underdog this year. The Canes faced Duke on January 8th at Cameron, went in there and won outright 76-74 as a 15-point underdog. In the last 9 games for Miami, regardless of favored, underdog, home, away, regardless. Their last 9 games, 7-2 straight up, 6-2-1 against the spread. The 2 outright losses, they blew an 8-point halftime lead against Virginia and lost by 3, if I'm not mistaken. And they lost a 6-point lead with about 45 seconds left at home to Virginia Tech. They lose 71-70. And they have only lost by double digits 3 times in 32 games this year, which is relevant because they are catching 9. So I am on the Canes. Let me turn the ringer on my phone off here. Okay. What else do we have? Monmouth has not started. Small opinion on the under on Monmouth and Ryder, 133.5. The under's on a 21-7 run for Monmouth. And so in review, Monmouth under, but that's a small opinion. The rest of these are pretty strong opinions. Canes +9 to Duke, TCU +8.5 to Kansas, Vandy +10.5 to Kentucky. Again, Vandy 3-0 against the spread as a double-digit dog this season, 8-0 against the spread in their last 8 as dogs of any sort. They are rolling, and I like them. And then I'm also, did I mention the money line parlay? Oh, and I think the Vols is about to tip. Anyway, I did a money line parlay with the Vols, Texas Tech, and UCLA that pays about +140. You could substitute in, these are smaller opinions, but I'm also going to go late night San Diego State -1 to Colorado State, and Boise State -2 to Wyoming. If you substitute either one of those for the Vols, because it's going to be gone by the time you hear this video, it would be better than the +140 value. Who would I sub in? I'd probably sub in San Diego State. You probably get that money line at -130. I would think -135 at the worst. And yeah, I think that does us here. And I will check in with another video tomorrow. From the Westgate SuperBook in Las Vegas, I'm Brian Edwards of MajorWager.com. Good luck with your bets. Over and out.